Hello everyone, I'm Astha, and today I will be discussing about a chapter which is from this book which I'm reading, First Things First, written by Stephen R. Covey. It is a New York Times bestseller, and this is just my effort to share with you whatever I have been learning from this book. So the power of vision is the chapter which I'm particularly impressed and I'm liking it. Uh, I was thinking about it and why this vision is important, because vision, it is the fuel which drives the progress, it ignites the passion, and it propels us towards a future which is filled with possibilities. Now, it is the ability to see beyond the present, to envision a better world, and to inspire others to join us on that journey. So this vision, it is not just a dream or it is an abstract concept, but it is the usage of our imagination. It is like a vivid picture which we could means what could be a destination that guides our actions and decisions. So it is like a compass that guides us through uncertainty. It has helped the leaders. If you see the visionaries throughout the history, they have dared to imagine a different reality, and they have had the courage to pursue their dreams even in the face of adversity. So I would today will discuss that vision, what is the importance of vision, and there are certain insights which has been given by the author in this book. So I have prepared a short slide, so let me just share it with you. Yeah, the slide is here. So in this slide particularly, you can see this is the cover of the book, and this is the chapter which I'm particularly reading, The Passion of Vision. So what is vision? So for the vision, the most important element is imagination. If you have a creative imagination, you can manifest what you want to attain in your life, where you want to go, where you are destined to go, what you want to achieve. And this acts as the primary motivation of human action. So if you can take an example of leaders, so they imagined something where they were aligned, their inner soul was aligned with, and they visioned of something to achieve something of greatness. This is how they attained greatness. They just did not just imagine, but they put the action into it. So vision is not just about imagination. It is also the motivation for the human action. So there are 4 points, 4 emphases, 4 situations about the vision. So the first one is, what happens if your vision is limited? Limited means that in that scenario, when we are not able to use our imagination, and our vision becomes blurred, or it becomes limited because of the present circumstances. So we make choices which is based on just what's right in front of us. These choices, these may be governed by our moods, our feelings, or whatever we wish to what is you can think about some impulse, there is some urgency occurred and the impulse to act upon it, and or it can depend on other people's priorities. So what it happens is then we will see that we will be vacillating and fluctuating. In that scenario, we will be just governed by our moods. We are not our vision is short-sighted, and we cannot attain much in this scenario, definitely. So this is what happens when a vision is limited. We tend to make choices which is based on what's just right in front of us. Then the second scenario is when the vision is based on illusion. And illusion is means that we are making choices that aren't based on our true north principles. So the author has introduced this concept of true north, and true north, it decides that where we are, where we want to go, and how to get there. Okay, so it is like you can think about there is an internal compass inside of you, and this compass is guiding you to go towards your, or get aligned towards your true north. So you see in yourself, there are situations where people are working on jobs which they are not willing to work upon. They are sustaining, they are just trying to move ahead in their life. They are just, basically, they are dragging themselves. They are not willing to, they know that they want to do something else, but they are not having that courage or that gut feeling or something so that they can pursue what they want to do. So that means they are not aligned with their true north. So you have to reflect upon these 3 points to know where is your true north, that where we are presently right now, where we want to go actually, and how we can get there. So that's what is essential. Okay, so this is what the author wants to tell, that if your vision is based on illusion, and that illusion is that it is not aligned with the true north principles, then again you cannot achieve success which you want to actually achieve in your life, and you won't be able to live a fulfilled life. Now suppose the third point is, suppose your vision is partial. The partial means what? Suppose your decisions or your vision is particularly focused on certain needs, and that needs can be economic needs, it can be social needs. Okay, and it is not, you are not thinking about your mental and spiritual needs. You are just focused on the economic and social needs, on what others are saying, what I need to achieve. I should have a car, I should have a home, I should have so much of things in my materialistic things in my life, and you are not looking after taking care of your spiritual life. So definitely then your choices will lead to imbalance. You will see there is certain kind of imbalance in your life, and you will not be living a fulfilled life. You will feel somewhere that something is lagging and something is missing, and this is why you need to ponder and sit upon and should think in all perspective. Like you should take into account every needs into account, and that definitely your spiritual needs should be aligned with whatever you are doing in your life. This is how you can go ahead in your life. And the final one point is that suppose your vision is based on social mirror. Now, this is a very interesting concept. The social mirror, what does it mean is that it means that your choices are being governed by the expectations of society, that is of others. So whatever the social needs, whatever the perspectives of the society is, you try to attain those goals, those things which you can think that, okay, it is for the society perspective, it is important, so I should attain it. So for instance, if society says you should marry, so you will think that marriage is important and my vision for future is to get married. So this is very rightly being said in the book. They mention, then when man discovered the mirror, he began to lose his soul. So the more he started looking outwards to the external, the more he lost connection with his internal. So this is why we need that our self-vision is very much important, and it should not be a reflection of the social mirror. We should be connected with our inner selves, and this is how we can contribute uniquely. This is how a uniqueness will emerge if we are connected with our spirituality, with our true north, with our true essence, what we actually are, and what we want to attain in our life, rather than, today's society, it is full of materialistic things. And if you are just looking and just your goals are fixed for just attaining the materialistic things, so there is a certain phase of time they have in fact scheduled your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, and the goals are being put upon that in 20s you should be having attained your so much of degrees. Then in your 30s you should get married, you should have your for the society, you should show yourself as a personally also fulfilled with your children, with your wife or your husband, and you should have something to showcase, like professional front also, you should be established, you should have so much of experience, you should be stable in your job, in a particular career, and you should be having a personal fulfillment also. So this kinds of, like, in 40s, then you should do this, in 50 you should retire, or in 60 you should retire. So they have certain goals which have been set by the society, and you are just working on just to attain on those timelines, and then eventually you realize that you are losing something of yourself, and in that rat race you are just running and running endlessly without knowing that whether you want it or not in your life actually, or might be you want something else, what it might be your timeline is something else. So it is very important to think to use your imagination, not just your memory. The vision should not be based on your memory, it should be based on your creative imagination. And then it should also, you should act upon that imagination. Once you have that imagination, just act on it. And this is the purpose of what vision is. So this is what I wanted today to talk about. Hope you find it interesting. If you like it, just let me know in the comment section. Thank you all. Bye.